Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
彼は世界一のおバカで世界一の変人、そして世界一の夫です。
無農薬だ。
Nourishing gifts of nature, miracle apples, and final straw, food, earth, happiness. Continue watching to find out more.
Hello Kehe. That means hello in Inuinnaqtun, an indigenous Inuit language and a dialect of Inuvialuktun. I am Millie. With much joy, the gracious people of the Northwest Territories send you warmest greetings. It is truly a blessing that we live on this wondrous planet with all the beautiful fauna and flora. Our gratitude goes to the benevolent earth for providing us with everything we need. In celebration of all the treasured gifts from Mother Nature, let us take a look at two thought-provoking themes about organic vegan farming: miracle apples and final straw, food, earth, happiness. Based on Takuji Ishikawa's book of the same name, Miracle Apples follows the true story of Akinori Kimura, who, for the sake of his wife's health, goes on a decade-long quest to grow the perfect organic apples without the use of fertilizers and pesticides. Akinori was born into a farming family in 1949 at the foot of Mount Iwaki, an important apple-producing area in Japan. From his youth, Akinori has loved to solve problems and get into the whys and wherefores of machinery and daily phenomena. Although many of his experiments do not end well, his mother always encourages his innovative spirit. Akinori's curiosity, creativity, and cheerful personality also wins the heart of its classmate, Michiko. Michiko and Akinori get married and assume responsibility for the Kimura family's apple orchard. It is common practice to spray the trees with pesticide more than 10 times a year. However, Michiko has serious pesticide allergies. In order to protect his wife, Akinori decides to stop using pesticides, inspired by a book by Japanese agricultural farmer, philosopher, and author Masanobu Fukuoka on natural agriculture.
これとこれとここ無駄だよ。
彼は世界一のおバカで世界一の変人、そして世界一の夫です。
無農薬
だ。
そんな彼が体の弱い妻のために絶対に不可能と言われた無農薬リンゴ作りに挑戦。
Akinori fills a white poster paper on their farmhouse wall with notations and recipes for natural insect repellents, recording dozens of ingredients such as mustard powder, vinegar, wheat tea, soy sauce, ginger, and even carbonated water. From morning until night, Akinori observes the changes after each apple tree experiment. He even summons all the family members to climb up and catch thousands of insects from the trees. But despite their efforts, year after year, the apple trees keep getting weaker and weaker until they are unable to flower or bear fruit. A few years pass and Akinori has not made any headway. He has been losing both money and people. Even his mother, who has always been supportive, tries to convince him to give up. Feeling helpless, Akinori begins to talk to the apple trees when he is alone. One night, when Akinori's daughter has a high fever but cannot get a medical treatment due to a shortage of funds, Akinori feels so desperate that he wants it all to end.
収穫ゼロ、抱えきれない借金。彼の心は壊れていきました。
来年こそ花が咲く。今度こそ咲くからよ。ふざけるな。いい加減諦めろ。
諦めろ。
終わりだ。やめるしかねえ。
そんなのやだ。やめたら何のために私はこんな貧乏してるの？絶対やだ。
In despair, Akinori goes for a walk in the moonlight and sees a glittering, leafy walnut tree. Why would there be a tree bearing such abundant fruits on this hill with no pesticides and fertilizers? He looks carefully and discovers the answer right underneath his feet, the naturally produced soft and rich soil. Akinori stops cutting down weeds and begins planting soybeans everywhere. The whole orchard becomes like a jungle, thriving and full of life. With a variety of animals, plants, and bacterial microorganisms all coexisting and complementing each other, the apple trees begin to root deeply down into the soil and became more robust, surviving visiting pests and diseases. It has been 10 years, and Akinori's apple trees finally bear a full bloom of bountiful white flowers. When autumn arrives, the orchard produces small yet extremely sweet apples. Akinori has finally grown his miracle apples without using any pesticides and fertilizers.
戦地さえ行く覚悟だぞ。
はい。
親がいて、子がいて、そして最愛の妻がいてくれた。どんなに辛い時でもただひたむきに11年。奇跡よ、実れ。
あんた見つけたよ。
感動の実話、奇跡のリンゴ。
Directed by Yoshihiro Nakamura with a star-studded cast featuring Sadao Abe as Akinori and Miho Kano as Michiko, Miracle Apples is an ode to the nourishing, eco-friendly practice of organic farming and tells an earnest story about family, perseverance, and dedication. Miracle Apples was selected to open the 3rd Japan Film Festival of Florence, Italy in 2013, where it won the audience popularity vote. Time for a short interval while we express our heartfelt thanks for the organic vegan farmers' contribution in sustainable agriculture. We'll be right back, here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Nourishing Gifts of Nature, Miracle Apples, and Final Straw, Food, Earth, Happiness. In 2011, American photographer Patrick M. Lydon and Korean book editor Soo-hee Kang conducted a riveting interview with noted Korean author and natural farmer Song-hong Choi. Mr. Choi demonstrated that natural farming is not just about how to grow food, but more about a better way of thinking and being. Like Akinori Kimura in Miracle Apples, Patrick and Soo-hee was also inspired by the late Masanobu Fukuoka and his book One Straw Revolution, which has proven to be a cornerstone for the modern sustainable farming movement. Leaving their salary jobs, co-directors Patrick and Soo-hee spent the next 3 years researching, working, and filming to produce The Final Straw, Food, Earth, Happiness. This beautiful documentary takes us on a scenic journey to meet the leading natural farmers in Korea, Japan, and the United States, who, along with many others, are changing the world one straw at a time. Larry Korn, a pupil of Masanobu Fukuoka, think that most modern agriculture management and techniques have not really been good for the environment and have created a separation from nature. Yoshikazu Kawaguchi explains that bugs and weeds are not the adversary, and summarizes the basic concepts of the more eco-conscious natural farming, such as no tilling of the soil nor prepared compost or pesticides. There are no fixed rules in natural farming. It is more about cultivating a relationship with nature, the land under your feet, the plants, and listening to your intuition. Kinji Murakami from Japan believes that it is important to learn from nature directly, not only from books and people, but to see with your own eyes, hear with your own ears, and feel with your own hands. This is in line with what Larry says. Once you're in nature, then you know exactly what to do. To Itsuko Kagamiyama, the field is just like a canvas, and she's painting it with green peppers, purple eggplants, and colorful flowers. If there are problems to solve, she can find her best answers here. Ryo Sokong from Korea shares that natural farming has made him feel that he is part of nature, and it is his most rewarding pleasure. Respond to nature, the weather, and specific condition of your location, and you can grow food anywhere in the world. Simple and picturesque, Final Straw, Food, Earth, Happiness is a poetic and illuminating documentary which may change your perceptions of food and life forever. The directors of the film continue collaborating with natural farmers around the world and founded the branch in March 2018, which includes an environmental arts and media lab, as well as a natural farm in Osaka, Japan. Miracle Apples and Final Straw, Food, Earth, Happiness are two uplifting movies showing us that if we truly respect nature and live peacefully with the other beings on this planet, our lives will be nourished with more happiness, health, and contentment. Noble viewers, it's been a pleasure to have you with us today. Coming up next is Supreme Master Ching Hai's urgent message to all religious and spiritual leaders, right after noteworthy news, here on Supreme Master Television. As we all strive to be gentler stewards of our precious Mother Earth, may all beings thrive in a harmonious, bountiful world.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/cs.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/cs.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/cs.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते हैं कई भाषाओं में। कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule और suprememastertv.com/cs।